Hey guys, so the new Gintama movie, Yoshiwara in Flames, is out. I know it's been out for like 6 days, but your boy had plans on Valentine's Day. He didn't exactly have a Valentine, but that's another story. Anyway, the movie came out, it's freaking amazing, I loved it, and I'm just so happy that we've been getting a lot of Gintama love and just like new fans from all over the world. Like every friend of mine, I've just been recommending them Gintama, and I'm like, guys, just wait for it. Like, it's freaking amazing. And I love that they're releasing those arcs, like starting even like from the Binizakura arc. If you guys remember, they released like a movie for it with like new animation and different music, like what it does and whatever. And I just love that they're releasing those like movies for like the serious arc, for the serious arcs, let's call it. Like the Binizakura, for example, and they did release the 4 Divas with the Shinsen getting arc. So I love that they're getting like, they're kind of like dividing those episodes that are like really serious and everyone loves them, specifically like those arcs. I really hope we get like a movie for like the Red Spider arc. That arc is like, specifically in episode 180. I was like, this is the best anime of all time. Like, in my honest opinion. I know people might differ or like disagree, but honestly, that's just what I think. It was just perfect. When, Gintoki rescues Tsukuyo. Anyway, back to the movie. The movie is amazing. From the pacing to the 2D animation, and I just love the new style that they're using. You can tell like they have kind of like drawn inspiration, well, not exactly inspiration, but like they kind of like drawn from the same style that they did with Gintama the Final designs, except they tried to kind of like it's kind of like between Gintama the Final and Demon Slayer at the same time. And I don't know, it was just amazing. The color grading was just freaking phenomenal. The lighting is so good because the host on like basically the Yoshiwara arc where basically Gintoki fights right? And you kind of like, it's like through episode 144, and I just love the way that they kind of like phrase the whole arc and space it out like throughout the whole movie, from the beginning till the end. The music was amazing. They kind of like blended the old classic OSTs with like some new music that we never heard before. And I don't know, man, like, it was just amazing. I love the movie so much. I'm actually gonna watch it the second time, so I'm just really excited for it. If you guys want me to do like a full breakdown for the movie, let me know. I'll go again and watch it a couple of times. I honestly don't know. That's how good the movie is. I don't know, I just love Gintama. You guys already know that I love Gintama. It's like my favorite anime. Every actor just, goes the whole mileage, especially like Gintoki, and specifically the animation, because like, a lot of people might disagree with me on this, but I really love the old animation style, like that when the episodes were airing and like the old sharp lines of animation that they were using, specifically like for action scenes, and you can tell like they had like a tight budget for Gintama because they often joked about it. Sometimes they would be like, oh yeah, this guy forgot to animate this episode, so we're going to be stuck with this, or we're going to recap or reuse old animation. But this time, like, you can see with a big budget, I guess, for a movie, and what can they do with that. There is some CGI in the movie, but it's not really like, eye-soaring CGI or bad CGI. It was actually pretty good. I specifically just love the color grading and the lighting, and especially like the character designs, because you feel like you're watching a new anime, but it is Gintama. Like, they kept the whole the soul, I guess, of Gintama but at the same time, the designs are fresh and new. It feels like you're watching a new anime, and it's just so amazing. The Kagura fight scene, where basically like she goes into berserk mode, it was just like they also rage mode. It was just done so freaking good. Like, I remember the first time I watched the Yoshiwara and Flames arc, and I saw Kagura. She was like got into this berserk mode, and Shinkashi was like almost gonna die. Specifically like that cut where Shinkashi is like trapped in the, like on the top of the floor, and he's like being choked out, and he's starting to spit out blood. And then Kagura sees this, and she turns into this state of full-on rage. I was actually like, I had chills because I didn't expect Gintama to go that violent. When I was watching the episode, in the movie, they somehow managed to do it in, I don't know how to describe it, but they managed to do it in sort of like an exaggerating way, and it just turned out even like more beautiful. The specific colors that I want to mention, because you know the whole arc revolves around this kid, and he's like searching for his mother. He helps him, and so on, and what's not. And he fights Host, right? And there's like a lot of fire involved because they kind of like fight their way throughout the castle. So there is a lot of action going on. But I liked the use of the colors that they use specifically for fire and for blood. I know like this is like kind of like a weird detail, but I don't know, like I can't stop glazing, I guess, the color grading specifically in this movie. I loved it. You can tell like this movie was done with so much passion. Like you can still feel the old soul of Gintama, and at the same time you can feel the new emotions that they're adding, the styles that they're adding. And I love that they're not limited by, you know, by budget, because like in the episodic releases of like, you know, Gintama and the series arcs, even though the animation is great and we all love it, I love it. There was like a holdback, like you can see like they would use like a still image here and there, or they would, you know, move the camera around to make it like the PNGs moving, and it's just like basically smoke and whatnot. But here you can see like, oh, you can see what actually is going on. And I feel like, I don't know how to describe it, but I think that they will probably release the Red Spider arc. Maybe like next year, fingers crossed, or in 2027, I don't know. I just love that we're getting so much love for Gintama again, because the, you know, the Osheita Genpachi Sensei, the Gintama 3Z class, where basically Gintoki is a teacher and he's teaching the class. We got that like on October last year, and now like not even 6 months from the beginning of the release of that anime, we get a movie for like a classic arc that I don't know, I love it so much, and it basically sets up the way that, oh, this is not the strongest character of all time. There's the Yato race, right? And they are much stronger than Gintoki, and it establishes like this real threat for Gintoki and everyone. So I love that exists in this movie. Again, that movie is amazing. If you guys are in Japan by any chance, go and watch it. It's freaking phenomenal. I don't know when it will drop, like on streaming services, or I don't know, in the US or something, if they're gonna do like a worldwide release. But I really hope like as soon as possible that they do that, because it's so amazing. Again, I will watch this movie a second time because it's just that good. I just wanted to like push my honest feelings about this movie. It's a 9 out of 10, like easy. I love it so much. I love that I just get to hear Tomokazu Sugita as Gintoki again. I can't stop explaining how good I felt through like watching this movie, because it brought back like memories when I started watching Gintama, and I was like, what is this anime? Why is it like this? Why is it made like this? And then slowly you kind of see everything getting connected. So I just love that. If you guys want to do like a full breakdown of the movie, let me know. I'll watch the movie a couple of times again. I don't mind. and it will be like a detailed breakdown. But again, I just wanted to say my thoughts, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I have been the Manga Viewer, and I'll see you all next time. Matane!